Hello dear viewers, welcome back to some Dungeon Crawlstone Soup. We are returning to the dungeon as this sort of hybrid-y Demonspawn Venom Mage start. We have Worshipped Chabriados, which is pretty cool. I like a Che run. My first 15 rune win was with Chabriados. And the first thing we're going to do this episode is something that we have neglected to do so far, which is identify some of our stuff. We've got some potions to identify. We've got some scrolls to identify. 4 scrolls of blinking is an insane find. That is true treasure right there. Swamp Drake. Maybe we put an exclusion on that and come back in just a little bit when we have Manifold Assault online a little bit more. Well, there's the entrance to the lair that we thought was on the last level with those iguanas and Komodo dragons. Enemy Dead, Haunt, and Infestation. Those are some good, sort of good extended endgame spells. Ooh, Vampiric Rapier. Ooh, I think we actually switch over to that. That is pretty cool. That is a pretty cool find. That will let us rapidly regenerate health with Manifold Assault. And Olgrub's Toxic Radiance was already poisoning the whole screen for us, so a +1 Rapier of Venom was a little redundant. Like, Electricity would have been another really great choice. Let's poison up some of these foes. But yeah, Vampiric Rapier is actually the kind of thing that we can spend some early enchant weapon scrolls on. If we read ID some scrolls, perhaps. Which we might want to do. I feel like we have a good number of tools. With our potions, we've got a good suite here. Although we can't use haste anymore. Sad day. We've got invisibility, resistance, ambrosia, brilliance, might. Wait, we don't have might. We have flight. That's not as useful. Potion of magic. I don't know. We've got some stuff going on. Invocations. Let's set invocations to 10 for now. I think that's about where bend time. I forget which it is. Anyway. Immune to poison. Those guys are rude. How close are we to Manifold Assault? 24%. Okay. So we'd have to, like, use Brilliance or something. I don't think that's especially worth it. Let's just avoid that for now. We might actually just go ahead and dip into the lair, because there's not really going to be any stuff in the lair that's resistant to poison. Or that's immune entirely to poison. That also is wielding weapons. Those wraiths looked... Those wights, rather, looked pretty nasty. I did not feel great about taking them on. Wand of Roots, that's a good pickup with Che. That hurt. Let's go ahead and drink a potion of curing. Still ouchie. Guess another potion of curing. I don't love it, but goodness. 3 potions of curing for that frog. Maybe we're not ready for the lair. Also be nice if I stop hitting B instead of V. Maybe Poisonous Vapors just needs to be on a different key. Let's say... Let's put it there. Okay. Maybe we want to focus translocations. That kind of feels good. I feel like getting Manifold Assault online just opens up Vampiric Falchion. Base damage 8 versus base damage 7? Maybe we're meant to be wielding that. Maybe we're meant to train Longblades now? Since we have a Scimitar for brand weapon, maybe we're meant to read some of these scrolls. I think we're meant to read some of these scrolls. Magic mapping is good. Okay, Torment. Teleportation. Immolation. We just have so many of them. Enchant Armor. That's pretty good. Let's do our gloves. I feel like gloves are maybe a little rarer than helmets. I think they're probably exactly the same. Okay, cool. Well, that gives us a few more tools. Oh, let's read this as well. Enchant Weapon. There we go. See, now we can make some choices. Because I kind of like boosting up a Vampiric Rapier to +3 and sticking with short blades. I think just like getting short blades up to minimum delay for a rapier, and then, which I think might still be 10, and then we just turn it off and focus on spellcasting for a while and like our defensive stats, basically until we find a powerful long blade to switch into. Yeah, I kind of like that a lot. Yeah, there we go, because that makes it better than the Falchion, which the Falchion has the big downside of that is that it causes Hydras to grow extra heads, whereas the Rapier is a stabbing weapon. Okay. Yak Tack. That's why we did. Olgrebs is for Yak Tacks. Okay, so let's think about this Cane Toad here. Resistant to poison and drowning. Yeah, maybe we Wand of Roots it. Maybe we literally just run away. That miasma, like, blocked the line of sight for long enough for us to just duck away and reset. And then we can approach it with, like, we get to Manifold Assault a couple of times, I guess? I don't know. Sting seems to be doing actually kind of decent work. Alright. That's fine. Do we get to fight our way out of this? I don't think we do. I think we have to drink a potion. Being a little more liberal with our consumables in the early game is fine. +1 helmet. See, what did I tell you? Helmets, a little more common than gloves. To 11 armor class, which is fine. It's kind of low for what we're doing, which is throwing ourselves at things with reckless abandon. But, you know, it's not the worst. I don't know why that basilisk just stood there staring at me for so long. I will paralyze you. Yeah, so bend time is pretty solid. This is not bad at helping you take down large groups of nasty things that want you dead and are surrounding you. It's not something we super need to spam, I don't think. Although, goodness, these cane toads, tough customers. Alright, let's stop focusing translocations. And minimum delay at level 14. Alright, let's go ahead and switch this to 14. Hula. Boulder beetle, you say? Psyche, or Erica, +2 Scimitar of Flaming is great, though. That's really excellent. That's a Hydra killer right there. This staircase is too dangerous, though. Alright. Better. Better. Just kind of exploring out this surrounding area so that when we find this individual again, alright. Ugh, don't like this. There we go. Feel a bit more experience. Good. Erica down. Alright. Got the water moccasin, got Erica. Let's grab her scimitar. That's excellent, yes. Thank you. Sting up the cane toad, which apparently is the way to deal with it. Blink away, goodness. Poison. Without a poison resistance source, it's a little bit rough. We're definitely not going to be able to take on Spider without something of that sort. Goodness. Cane toads. Just guzzling our consumables for us. But that's also just, like, kind of Gyarados. We're trying to stack piety, so we're trying to avoid using the abilities, which means... well... got it. Alright. Maggie. What does Maggie do? Bolt of Fire, Mesmerize. Okay. So... I think we'll be okay. We just poison her up. Stabbeth with our rapier. Alright, we really need to put some experience into fighting. I think maybe at this point we actually turn off invocations for now. Temporal distortion. This is, yeah, skip forward in time relative to you. This brings things next to us, basically. / makes poison advance for them, but not for us. Steam Dragon scales are, they're fine. Stabbity, stabbity, stab. Ah, ring of poison resistance. You don't say. That's super helpful. That was, getting a little bit, whoops. A little bit scary. Yaks down. Alright, layer is coming along. A distant snort. Let's see where that labyrinth is. Down here. Looks like we got shoals up there. Alright. Shoals is fine. I think I like it better than swamp. It's better with our Bulgrebs. Yeah, it's significantly better with our Ulgreps, I think. Speaking of... Ooh, I like a +6 ring of dexterity, also. We went so long without any jewelry, and then 2 great for us rings show up. Alright, labyrinth. Let's take a look around and see what we're dealing with. We've got wolves or bees. We've got demons or tengu. Some glowing gloves, an amulet. Apocalypse, or ghost crab, okay, so negative energy. Or melee, they're smiting and healing each other. These are some pretty spicy labyrinth rooms that we've got going on. Some assorted demons up here with a scarf and a scroll. Okay. Those both lead to ghost crab. And, oh, over here we've got wizard. We want to get banished to the abyss for sure. And a random scroll. Ooh, we've got a ring over here. Artifact ring. Okay, so we probably want to shoot for... because I think that this ring up here... this ring is just a... oh no, that is also an artifact. Okay. Blackened marble ring. So we get an artifact ring either way we go. Think probably the easiest route is Bee's Tengu Ghost Crab. Yeah, that seems best, and it gets us an amulet, which is nice. Alright, I think this is a doable labyrinth. I think with, let's get the bees over closer to us. Okay, here we go. So we're going to cast Toxic Radiance. Pop through. It didn't last long enough. Alright. Cast it again. Krebs is very good against bees. Very strong. Bees are vulnerable to poison. Okay, Ring of Protection from Fire. We might actually throw that on over Ring of Poison Resistance for this next room. I think we want to do Tengu, because they are susceptible to poison, and demons aren't, really. Okay. Manifold Assault. Well, that wasn't exactly what I want to do. Oh, and we also get a crack at a buckler here, which is cool. And maybe whatever shield, +2 kite shield of protection. Yeah, +2 kite shield of protection is pretty great. Right, let's blink. No, that didn't help all that much, but it helped a little. Miasma doing its thing. Great. Another room down. Let's get this buckler and this kite shield. Cool, cool, excellent. Amulet of Regeneration is great. Our pack is full, though. Well, we don't need a non-Scimitar of Flaming. We don't need a short sword. So let's get this Amulet of Regeneration and put it on. That's super duper. That's great. That increases our effective hit points by like 20. Okay, so we have here a Ghost Crab Spectral Cloud. Yeah. Drain Life. You have anything against negative energy? Not really. Okay, well, we can identify some stuff, actually. Potion of Attraction is pretty useful. Lig, less useful. Oh, let's read the Scroll of Enchant Armor and put it on our helmet. Alright. Oh, is it even, it's immune to poison, okay. I think this is one where we smash and grab, maybe. Oh, Spectral Hydra. 8-headed Hydra. Yikes. Let's do Temporal Distortion. That clears out those summons for us, which I think is necessary. 58 hit points. Let's quaff a potion of something here. Maybe. Or read a scroll. Just trying to think of our best way out of this. I really want this ring. Oh, it's not an artifact ring. Oh, boo. It didn't look that way on the tooltip. Okay, well that doesn't even... I'm not even really sure how much I care about picking it up. Ring of Flight is actually useful enough that I'll grab it. And then here... just... Oh, but it follows us. That's okay. I think we can blink away. Quaff a potion of heal wounds. Maybe we should have gone the melee route. Well, Nothing doing now. Let's... Can it see invisible? It cannot. Let's quaff a potion of invisibility. And then a potion of Berserk Rage. I don't think there are that many instances where we want to use Berserk Rage. Nah, couldn't get out of it. That was just a little bit overly ambitious, I think. That's a bummer. Kind of having fun with that character. Well, what can you do? Alright, I think that's enough for now. We'll go ahead and, let's not end it on such a terrible note. We'll start up a new one. This time, though, we're going to take a little bit of a different route. We're going to go with a gladiator. And we're going to pick longsword. And we're just going to start with a little more fightery route here. Hailstorm, Ice Form, Simulacrum. None of those are insane. We'll just get a couple levels in here so that we're not, like, quite so sad. Staff of Fire. That's fire resistance. We'll pick it up. Rare that we'll want to swap over to it, but, like, if we encounter a Lindworm or something... Ooh, Kite Shield. That's nice. Good to get early access to shields. Demonic Guardian. Okay, we'll take it. Dagger of Protection. I'm not sure how useful that will be, but... Yeah, gosh, that Labyrinth. Probably should have gone the melee route, although that would have been really dangerous too. You know, it's always a risk when you do a Labyrinth. I think I just was not really aware of how nasty that ghost crab would be. Some summoning spells, meh. Summoning's fine, but I don't especially want to play that kind of game today. Leather Armor of the Blacksmith. Willpower minus, resist negative energy plus, int plus 4. I mean, I guess we'll wear it? Willpower minus is sort of bad, but I guess int is good if we find, you know, an early blinking spellbook or something. So we're going to put points into dexterity. Onward. This looks like a Robin setup, yeah. Okay. So we want to run away when they're mited and just kind of pull them upstairs. I think it's perfectly fine to just stare dance some of the goblins. Well, maybe not. Goodness. Goodness! Just got aced by Robin. They're Robin's little goblins. That's embarrassing. Alright, well, we're just gonna go ahead and end the video here. That's embarrassing enough that I need to take a sip of water and collect myself. So we'll see you next time. We're gonna keep on keeping on with Demonspawn and try and get a little further into the dungeon. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a little chaotic, but I appreciate you. This is MothFluffs, and we'll see you next time.